Shalom. Before I get started, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, Tabernacle of David, the Akim and Akwath out there listening and learning, keeping the faith and diligence of our Lord Yahweh Shai until we are redeemed. All right, so I was just meditating on a few scriptures. Not that I have anything really like structured for a lesson, but as far as the scriptures I was meditating on, we'll just flow in the spirit, off these scriptures and just see where the spirit takes us, But the title of this is "We're in the midst of a great division." Okay, and Yahweh Shai, this is one of the scriptures I was meditating on, Matthew 10:35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against the mother, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. So here Yahweh Shai is telling us that he didn't come to unify all people on this earth. After all, the scriptures do say, can two walk together lest they be agreed, right? So for example, if you have one person that believes the sky is green and you have another person that believes that the sky is blue, well, they're not going to come together because their beliefs do not line up. They're on two separate philosophies, okay? But on, just an example of being in this world, being in this truth, you have, different camps that have, we all know that we're Israelites, right? But you have different camps, different philosophies on, what the MOTB is and, what's permissible according to the law, and are we justified by the law, and just different philosophies in this thing. Okay, even though everything is outlined within the scriptures, you have different spirits that are on people, also based on the flesh to justify their actions in the flesh, okay, to twist and pervert the scriptures to their liking. All right, so for this purpose, man, this is why Yahweh Shai has set up division, because at the end of the day, this is all about the elect. All right, this isn't about the whole house of Israel on this go round. All right, yes, the house of Israel, the 12 tribes, are the chosen seed, the chosen lineage. But at the end of the day, it's only going to be a remnant that are going to be saved on this go around. Yahweh Shai did die for the whole nation, but he's not coming to save the whole nation. All right, when he returns, okay, 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off and die. Why? Because they do not have faith. All right, they do not believe upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so they're going to receive their just reward according to, the things that they've done in the flesh. All right, according to this world and being perverted with the ways of Esau and the heathen, and just not taking heed to correction and reproof. All right, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed for that, man. All right, but Yahweh Shai said that he's coming to bring division, and ultimately we see that division is being set up. Okay, I just brought it out yesterday in a lesson that I believe it's in Michigan. They just passed a law or a decree, should I say, that is pretty much going to incentivize people to snitch on one another. Okay, basically anyone that spreads what that state or the government would deem misinfo, they're basically telling people that, hey, watch out for people, even people in your family, your close friend circle, anybody that's spreading misinformation as they deem it, which is dangerous to this system which is set up upon lies. Anybody that's spreading so-called misinformation, you need to turn them in. All right, now right now this is a decree, but very soon it's going to be a thing where they're going to incentivize people, okay, where they're going to say, hey, we'll give you $100, $200, $500, whatever the number is, or we'll give you certain perks, okay, if you, meet a quota, for said week or said month about those who spread misinformation. Because one thing about it, Esau, he's losing the war on information, all right? Pretty much his lies are being unraveled because of the internet. People now have more access to information than ever before. So he can no longer hide himself. This man is being made bare, as it says in Obadiah. All right. But this is adding to that division. That's why I say this. This is adding to the division, because right now you have households divided between red and blue, Democrat, Republican, climate change and those that don't believe in climate change. And, we need to save the planet, just different philosophies that are out here, man. You have households that are divided because some might believe in a higher power, some don't. You know what I'm saying? The wife, she's committing adultery on the husband, or the husband, he's committing adultery on the wife, and people just crashing out. Okay, but we're in a time now where people are not unified, man. People are divided now more than ever. And if you check the stats, I think the number is like 200%. There's a 200% increase in domestic violence disputes, all right, in this time. And when you look at the news articles, man, that's all you're seeing is, cousin puts, other cousin to death, and, mother kills dog, or dog kills, young son, you know what I'm saying? Which these things are all biblical prophecy. Before the end comes, man, these are the things that are going to be manifest before Yahweh Shai make his return. Division all around, confusion in many places, as pursuant to 2nd Ezra, the 5th chapter. Confusion shall be in many places, man. You see? But Yahweh Shai is not about unity, amongst all nations. Contrary to the Christian doctrine, Christianity teach you, the Lord wants everybody to come together under Christ. Which that's madness, man, because right here in this verse, Matthew 10:35, Yahweh Shai said that he come to set a man at variance. Now, when you go into that word variance, right, it goes into difference, okay? The fact or quality of being different, divergent, or inconsistent. An official dispensation from a rule or regulation, typically a building regulation. See? So this variance that Yahweh Shai is causing through the spirit is disrupting the whole of this earth. Because think about it, right? If this earth was unified and on one accord, this kingdom couldn't fall. You see? The scriptures say that a kingdom divided cannot stand. If Satan cast out Satan, how then shall his kingdom stand? So this division is necessary for the end of this world to be ushered in. All right, this is why Yahweh Shai is raising up certain spirits in this earth. Look at what's going on in Bangladesh. Look at what's going on in the UK right now. This is prime division, and we're in the season of strife and contention, in mass death and mass disease. All right, Matthew 24, wars and rumors of war, pestilences, earthquakes in many places. Yahweh Shai told us these are the things that we would see. And among the things that we would see in the last days is division, all right? And mainly, the main division is this occurring right now is the separation between the true believers and the insincere, all right, amongst Israel, okay? Because you have men in this thing that call themselves in the truth, but the Most High knows their hearts. The Most High knows that their hearts are not right because they're in this for the wrong thing. For some men, it's really not even about Yahweh Shai, It's about getting money. It's about living a lavish lifestyle. It's about having a name in this thing. You understand? It's about them being the guy, them getting their glory on this side, man. Instead of humbling themselves and being exalted in due time, all right? Because Yahweh Shai, he hasn't even gotten his glory yet. What about Yahweh Shai? You listen, man, like, you think that you tired of waiting. You tired of being downtrodden and beat down. What about Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai has been waiting for a very long time, man, to put the heathen down and set up the kingdom of heaven upon this earth. So here you are, a man, you ain't even been on the earth that long, and you think you just gonna come along and just get your glory before Yahweh Shai get his? Nah, man, that's out of order. You see, the Most High is not dealing with that out of order madness that some of these guys are on. You see, this is why this separation and division must take place. Why you think you have, these camps fragmented, okay? You have these, prime example, the latest one, Sakari, you got their whole camp breaking up and falling apart. Now, what I'm saying? Now you got, Brother Hassad and Deacon Hakar doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Broke away from Al-Azhar, which who knows, what the reasoning behind that is. But the point is, Divisions are being made, separations are being made, lines are being drawn in the sand, man. All right, and at the end of the day, the more that the more hell that comes on this earth, the more profound that these divisions are going to be. You see, because when there is no food, when there's no more comfort in this world, the proverbial line in that sand, right, it's gonna be even wider. Okay, because you're gonna have people that spirits are gonna be on them. You see, people are gonna be into in a mode of desperation. It's gonna be no pity, no compassion, no mercy out here, man. So best friends are gonna turn on one another. Like these things are outlined in the scriptures. Best friends are gonna turn on one another. Okay. A man's foe shall be they of his own household, man. See? And let's go here to Matthew chapter 13. And let's start here at let's start at verse 28, right? Now this is going into the parable of the wheat and the tares, right? Now we'll start at 28. He said unto them, an enemy had done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go Slakia? You know what, let me jump up a little bit. Right? Verse 22. He also that receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and this deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful. But he that receives seed into the good ground is he that heareth the word and understandeth it, which also beareth fruit, and bringeth forth some an hundredfold, some 60, some 30. Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou sow good seed in our field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, an enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? See, so amongst the good seed that was sowed, all right, there are tares, man. Okay, now tares, Yahushua is going to explain in the 36th verse going down, okay, what this parable represents, right? But the main thing of this parable is there's going to be a separation from the wheat and the tares, okay? And the tares are the undesirables, okay? But right now the tares are living amongst, growing up with the wheat. But we're in the time where Yahushua, he's going to make that separation and destroy the tares and gather his wheat. So reading on, it said, verse 29, but he said, nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest, and at the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Now let's jump down to verse 36, where Yahushua is going to explain the meaning behind this parable. Okay, verse 36, then Yahushua sent the multitude away and went into the house, and his disciples came unto him, saying, declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. All right, now, tares, right? Tares can go into Israelites that, do not believe, or Israelites that have taken on the ways of the heathen, that have taken on the mentality of their oppressor Esau, right? But tares also go into the literal seed of the wicked, okay? Because you have Esau has pretty much sown his seed among all nations, but even with Jake, like you have Edomites that may look like Israelites, You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, Tracy Ellis Ross and Tia and Tamara Mowry, just to name two prominent examples. They look like Jakes, but they're really Esau. Okay, they would be considered tares, and they would be, those that will be burned in the coming destruction. Okay, because they are literally the seed of the wicked, the seed of Esau. All right, but then, like I said, you have Israelites, okay, that are, flesh and blood, Jakes, that have taken on the philosophies of this world, and they've become a tare, through their, through their works and going against the Heavenly Father, okay, being an anti-Hamashiach, right? So these are the same, saying that's the 2/3 club right there, man. All right, that they're going to be burned up. See? But the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. See, so the end of this world is going to come with burning, man. All right, which is going to be thermonuclear fire. And to finish everything off, when Yahweh shall come back with the angels, the chariots of heaven, it's going to be chariot fire that's going to burn this place and completely level this place out. All right, as the scriptures say, the day cometh that burn as an oven. All right, so the first world went out with water. This world, this current age is going out with fire. All right. Yeah, but hey, Yahweh Shah is coming back to gather the wheat, to gather really the elect, man. Okay. And going into the point of Israelites, being, becoming tares and taking on the philosophies and the ways of the heathen and their oppressor Esau. Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. Now, who is the righteous? Who is the seed of the righteous? The Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Jacob, that would be the seed of the righteous. But the way of the wicked, right? Now, who is the wicked? The wicked is Esau, okay? The way of the wicked seduces them. So when you see Jakes like, Sexy Red and, Chief Keef and who else? Drake and, all these, Jake's Israelites, man, the seed of Jacob, right? They were created to be the righteous, but the way of the wicked seduces them, man. All right, whether they took a bag or whether they just grew up in this wicked ass world and, they didn't have any guidance or, they just refused to accept the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because in this world, it's really the Most High that called us out of this, man. Because it's, majority of our people, they wasn't called out of this world. You know what I'm saying? We, we're in the world, but we're not of the world. All right. 2/3 of our people, they are of this world, man. All right. They're in the world and they're of this world. Okay. That's why the world loveth is owned. Okay. But our people have been seduced through the way of the wicked. All right. And that's equivalent to the wicked sowing tares within the nation of Israel, man. All right. Going along with the actual seed of Esau being infiltrated in this thing and hey, that's a part of it too. See? But the righteous ultimately, that 1/3 remnant, the elect, is going to be preserved through these said evils, man. All right? But the Lord is going to separate the elect from the undesirables, from those tares, right? And he's going to keep them, make a way for them through the judgment and destruction that's coming upon this earth. Okay, let's go here to 2nd Ezra 9 in verse 20. It says, so I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of the devices that were come into it. Verse 21, and I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people. Now, who is this grape of the cluster, right? And a plant of a great people. Well, that great people would be the Israelites, okay? Because the Israelites, Yasha'Allah, all right, is the chosen of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So the Israelites, we are the chosen nation. But even amongst the chosen nation, there's an elect remnant, okay? There's an elect remnant because we'll get, the next precept, but all Israel is not of Israel, man. So that 1/3, that's the precious, elk that's going to be saved for salvation. All right. 2/3 of our people that refuse to repent, that refuse to take heed to righteousness, they're going to be burned and destroyed. All right. But hey, the Most High, he has kept the grape of the cluster and the plant of a great people. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain. All right. And guess what? 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they would be of that great multitude, which was born in vain. Okay. They going to have to know death by pain along with the heathen, because they chose not the love of the truth. You know what I'm saying? They did not seek Yahweh Shai while they had yet liberty, but they abused it. You see, choosing to be in this world. All right. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant. For with great labor have I made it perfect. So even though 2/3 are going to be destroyed on this side, ultimately Yahweh Shai died for the whole nation. Okay, if you're an Israelite, Yahweh Shai died for you. And this is the message that we given to our people, man. Yahweh Shai died for you. Don't don't abuse it. Don't just brush it off like it's nothing. Like you're a great people, Jake. Come back to your heritage, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, come back to serving Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity, and the Lord will have mercy on you and spare you from the evil coming upon this earth. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the message is repent or die, because we can't save you. You know what I'm saying? We're just leading you to the water, but we can't make you drink the water. You see, and this, these words, these scriptures, man, this is the living water right here, all right, which is able to quicken you, which is able to give you life, which is able to make you a new creature and born again, all right, to wash away that old man or that old woman and give you new life in Yahweh Shai. Okay, this is what this thing is all about, you see. But when these divisions come, it's going to be even more pronounced, man. All right, it's going to be even more pronounced who is of the chosen and who is of the wicked. You see, because that MOTB, that's going to be a instrument of division. All right, because those that are going to accept the MOTB, it's going to be known in that day that you're not of the elect. Okay. And the ones that don't take it probably be thrown in FEMA camps, probably be beheaded, put to death, demonized, persecuted, all kinds of things that the scriptures outline. In that day, it's going to be known who's of the elect. So again, that division is being set up, man, by Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Okay? Yeah, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Verse 23, nevertheless, if thou wilt cease yet 7 days more, but thou shalt not fast in them, but go into a field of flowers where no house is builded, and eat only flowers of the field, taste no flesh, drink no wine, but eat flowers only. All right, which is, meaning to keep your eye, single, stay focused on the prize, man. Okay, stay focused on Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Don't be worried about the, eating and drinking and the being merry in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, there's a time and a place for everything, but that's not what we're supposed to be all about in this time, man, because we understand that time is critical. Time is very short. Okay. Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. So 1/3 of the nation, okay, is going to be left, is going to be saved. 2/3 is going to be cut off and die, and that's a division right there. Okay. So when Yahweh Shai said that I've come to set a man at variance against, the father, against the son, the mother against the daughter, this is exactly what he meant, man, because, this division must be made to glorify the elect. And ultimately, it's Yahweh Shai that's going to get the glory at the end of the day through his, elect vessels. All right, when that kingdom is established, Lord willing, we be of that number. Okay. But when you read down to verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God, my power. Okay. So this division also comes along with a trial. All right, you're going to be tried, man, just like our ancestors of old. You know, Noah was tried, Job was tried. Okay, what was his name? I can't believe I'm forgetting the name right now. Jonah. You know what I'm saying? Jonah was, you know, tried. You know, even though he was being rebellious, but he was still tried. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said Noah. You know, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And in this time today, you know, we're gonna have our Salaki, you know, we're gonna have our trial. All right, the hour of temptation, the MOTB. You know, being tempted with lack of food, being tempted with lack of, you know, carnal security. You see what I'm saying? Esau gonna dangle that carrot, and hey, guess what? If your faith is not strong enough, then you're not going. You know, you're not going to be able to stand in that day. You're not going to be able to go through that adversity. All right. But yeah, you know, we're going to be tried as gold in the fire. Okay. You know, we're going to be refined as silver. All right. Just as our ancestors of old were, you know, they had to prove their faith. You know, even when, you know, the Lord told Abraham to sacrifice Isaac. You think Abraham wanted to sacrifice Isaac? You know, his you know, most beloved son that was born in his old age? No, but hey, obedience is better than sacrifice, as it is written. Right? So Abraham knew that it's better for me to be obedient, all right, than to, you know, question Yahweh Bashmel Shai or not believe. Ultimately, Abraham trusted the Lord, even when it came to sacrificing his one and only begotten son, which that was, you know, parabolic or symbolic, should I say, of what Yahweh was going to do with Yahweh Shai. All right, to sacrifice, to shed Yahweh Shai's blood for the whole nation of Israel, man, because the Lord, you know, loved, you know, us, the Israelites, so much. You know what I'm saying? Abraham loved Yahweh so much that he was willing to give his one and only begotten, you know, his one and only begotten chosen son, you know, for that same very purpose, man. All right, to prove his faith to the Lord. Okay. But yeah, let me get that scripture. Bear with me one moment. This is Romans 9. This is, matter of fact, I'm gonna just start at 6. It says, not as through the word of Yahweh has taken none effect, for they are not all Israel, which are of Israel. Right? So not all Israel is of Israel, man. Like, you have Israelites that know they Israelites, okay, that are in, you know, so-called in the truth. But then you have even, you know, people, those of our people that are in the world that know they Israelites. You know, they living like heathens, man. You see what I'm saying? So not all Israel is of Israel. Like, the Lord is not dealing with the whole nation right now, man. This is why, you know, you'll have our people come and scoff. You know what I'm saying? You'll have our people speak harsh words, or they're involved in other philosophies. They're involved in Buddhism. They're involved in Islam. You know, they're involved in many different, you know, trains of thought and practices, right? So they are not of the, you know, they have not put on the mind of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. Okay, even though they may know that they're Israelite, you know, because they've heard, right? But they don't believe. They don't have the faith. So with faith, you can't properly serve the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, with faith, you can't come to Yahweh Bashmel Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because faith is really the most important part of this walk, man. You know, brothers have been going into faith a lot recently, because that's the spirit. Because we're coming into a time where our faith is going to be tried, where our faith is going to be put on full display. You know, when these unrighteous decrees come down the line, okay, when Esau says that, you know, now Bibles are banned, anyone that's found or caught reading from the Bible, you know, you're going to be imprisoned or put to death, or whatever the case may be. We know that we're in the midst of these times, but this is also, once again, going back to the point, this hour of division, okay? Because when these certain decrees do come, you know, what kind of person are you going to be? You know, are you going to lay down and bow down to the beast and accept what this devil is pushing on the earth? Or are you going to stand firm for the truth? Are you going to stand firm for Yahweh Bashmel Shai, man, even if it means costing you your life? This is really what it comes down to, okay? You know, this is all coming down to the wire. You know, this is a walk of faith, man. Right, the most important thing is keeping us grounded. That wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is making us stable, man. All right. And right now, you know, there's a fire stoked on the earth. Okay, there's a fire that is kindled, and as it is written, when Yahushua said, when he come back, shall I find faith on the earth? You see, so when by the time Yahushua comes back, it's going to be so much going on. It's going to be so much destruction, so much death. You know, you're going to have, you know, people turning atheists, man, because it's going to be like, damn, like, I'm seeing my family members, like, completely wiped out. You know, I'm seeing my co-workers dead. Like, I'm seeing millions of people all across the earth just dropping dead, going back to the spirit world. So where is God? You know, if there is a God, why is he not stopping what's going on? Well, see, they lack the understanding of this is the judgment of the Lord. Ultimately, this is the end of the world. Okay, they're not going to understand that, so their faith can't be, again, man, you know, this goes back to faith again. Because if you don't believe the proper doctrine, all right, then you're going to be bugging out when certain things come to pass on this earth. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be grounded because you believed in lies. You believed in falsehoods. You believed in things that sounded good to your ears. All right. You believed in deceits. Okay. Which is 2/3 of our people. You know, this truth is too harsh for them to accept. So they would rather believe in lies because it's more comforting. But guess what? The joke is really going to be on you, because when the hard times really do come and you're going to be looking for comfort, you know, you're not going to find comfort in the folly that you've learned in this world. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be no comfort in it. So it's really all vanity. It's not going to profit you anything in the hour of temptation. See, Luke 12:49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Yeah, the fire is already kindled. You know, dealing with these civil unrest, okay, dealing with you know, people, you know, blaspheming, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Bashmel Shai, you know, the earth being destroyed, you know what I'm saying, just the spirits in people, you know, are fired up, you know what I'm saying, ready, you know, just ready to crash out. These spirits of vengeance are also out here. Fires literally are raging on the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at what's going on in California. I think they said, like, I think the number is like 2 million acres or something like that. Some crazy wild number. You know what I'm saying? Of you know, forest has been burned up in California, and it's still going on. And you know, we're in the season where these things don't seem to be. It seems to be no end in sight. All right, so that fire is definitely already kindled, man. You see what I'm saying? Verse 50, but I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. See, going back to that division, man. All right, Yahushua did not come to bring peace on this earth. He came to bring division. All right, going back to Matthew 15:30, man. All right, I've come to set a man at variance. Matter of fact, let's go back there one more time. Matthew 10 and 35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. See, a man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. All right, and of course, we know that's talking about human beings, but that's even down to your family pet. You know, how many articles have we seen of the family German Shepherd or the family Pit Bull, or you know, the pet snake that you know crawled out the damn you know, glass box and then bit you in the neck and put you to death, man. You know, the members of your own household are going to be your biggest enemies because you live with these people, man. Like, you see these people every single day. And when times get hard, when the food is scarce, people going to be fighting over resources. Yeah. You know? So how much more so a stranger that don't give a damn, like don't give a shit about you? It's going to be brutal out here, man. All right, but going back, you know? Yeah, but I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one household, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. You see that? So Yahushua is telling you, listen, this, you know, Luke 12 and Matthew 10 and 35, man, listen, this is lining up, okay? For there from henceforth be 5 in one household, 5 people. You got the mother, the father, you know, you got the daughter, the son, you know what I'm saying? And let's just say that you got 2 sons in the house, right? 5 people. You see? One house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. So listen, man, you know, things is crucial out here right now, and it really is already happening. Okay, going back to that, you know, fire already being kindled. You see what I'm saying? Hey, the scriptures are your power, man. Like, you know, going through the scriptures, and like I said, like this wasn't you know, I was just meditating on some scriptures, but you know, now stuff is popping in my mind, and you know, we just going with the flow, man. It's beautiful, you know. You know, and you know, dealing with that, you know, 2 against 3 and 3 against 2. You know what I'm saying? Really, this is being brought on by Esau Edom, okay, which is the sword of Yahweh Bashmel Shai. And let's go to let's get that. Bear with me one moment. Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bashmel Shai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is Esau Edom, which is thy sword. Okay, so a sword is what? An instrument that is used to kill, an instrument that is used to inflict pain and bodily harm. Well, guess what? Esau, he is that instrument being used by the Most High, right, to bring death upon the earth, to inflict pain, bodily harm, to sow confusion, to sow strife, right, to cause civil wars, to create diseases and release them on the public. This is the function of this man Esau. This, you see, this is why he was set up in the earth to do what he's doing, you know. But yeah, he is the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Verse 14, from men which are thy hand, okay, O Lord, from men of the world which have their portion in this life. Pay attention, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. As for me, I behold thy face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I wake with thy likeness. Okay? So men that have their portion in this life. All right? Men that have their portion in this life, like you have riches, like you've what scripture is that? Where it said have received benefits but have not known me. So yeah, for some reason it's slipping my mind right now. No, Salakia. I can't remember, but you know what I'm saying? That scripture, you know what I'm saying, that lines up with this right here. Who for men of the world who have their portion in this life, you know, with thy hid treasure, man. So yeah, you know, people have benefits in this life. You know, people live good, mainly Esau and the other nations. You know, they live good. You know, that they don't really want for nothing. They don't have to worry about, you know, too much. They don't have to worry about violence being done to them. You know, but now things are changing. Okay, to now, you know, the curses now being applied to our enemies, because the elect is looking like it's just about sealed. Okay, so Yahweh Bashmel Shai is doing a great work, man, to where, you know, the righteous are being raised up, the meek and the humble are being raised up, and the proud are being brought down low. You see what I'm saying? And that's also division right there. Okay, because you got the meek coming up, and you know, Esau and you know, 2/3 Jacob seeing that, and they, you know, and they feel some type of way. You see what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, the dragon was wroth. Okay, so the dragon was very angry, which is Esau, and went forth to slay the remnant of her seed. You know what I'm saying? The seed of the woman. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? This division is not only, you know, a spiritual thing, man, but this thing is going to be a physical division as well. People are literally going to be cut off. Okay, you might have a son, hey, Lord willing, the Most High keep our families, through the work that we do. But at the end of the day, we just don't know. That's why the scriptures say to work out your own salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? But you might have a son or a daughter, they might be cut off. Like if they're not in the truth or they're not seeking the Lord, man, that's bound to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, like we would hate to see it, but at the end of the day, we understand that, all of our people are gonna come back righteous in the kingdom, and that they're gonna be good, they're gonna be in their right minds. You see? But on this side, man, 2/3 of our people have to be divided, they have to be cut off and know death by pain because they have loved not the truth. You see? And these divisions that are being planted in this world, it's really, at one point in time, it was the secret counsel of the wicked pursuing the Psalm 64. Okay, but now it's pretty much now the open counsel of the wicked, because they speaking these things openly. They're putting these things out there. They're telling you that they want division. They're telling you that they want civil war. They're telling you that they want households divided. You see what I'm saying? This is all the plan. But where does this all really go back to? Okay, because now that the WEF and Klaus Schwab is telling you this is what they want. Who put the spirit on them to want these things? Well, it's Yahweh Shemel Shai. Like we've been reading it. Okay, we've been reading it this whole time, man. This is what it's all about: separating the wheat from the tare, separating the righteous from the wicked. Okay, delivering the elect. This is what this is all about. All right, all these things encompass division for the ultimate end of raising up the elect, raising up the righteous to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man. All right. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right? So like I said, this was once a secret council. These are things they were doing behind closed doors. But now they put these things out into the open. Okay, this is why Klaus Schwab said years ago, we must prepare for an angrier world. Why would he say we must prepare for an angrier world if he's not a part of that, self-fulfilling prophecy? You see, which really, Yahweh Shemel Shai said through Klaus Schwab that we must prepare for an angrier world, man. The men of the Lord, the prophets have been telling you that we must prepare for an angrier world in so many words for decades. Now these things are here. Now these things are in your face now. Okay, so the division that you see now is about to be more pronounced. It's about to be on a level that you've never seen before, man. All right, and in that day, guess what? You're gonna know that a prophet had been among you. Matter of fact, call Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. Let me grab that. That's in Ezekiel. Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, and 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. Right? And that represents the 2/3, man. Okay? They hear the words, but they do them not. They don't regard, the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai. They think being in this world is more profitable to them because it's pleasurable, right? They would rather enjoy sin for a season than to suffer for righteousness' sake and to eventually inherit the kingdom, right? But the elect have a different mindset, all right? Lord willing, we be of that number. Verse 33, and when this cometh to pass, Lord will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them, right? So when you see these mass divisions take place and the mass death and the mass hunger, things that the men of the Lord have been speaking about through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, then you're going to understand that a prophet had been among you. See? And people already see it now, though, because things, stuff is happening on a large, grand scale now. People are already starting to profess these things. See? So that's to let you know also that we're at the end, all right? That people can now, openly see these things and not, humble themselves enough to say, hey, you know what? Those guys was right. Okay? And those that are, ultimately, man, those that are cut off in their iniquity, they're going to receive what they work for. See, they're going to receive their reward. And the thing about it is, everyone's going to receive their reward. Now, your reward could be good, or it can be bad. There's good and bad rewards, man. All right, for the wicked, they're going to receive the reward of death. You see, as the scriptures say, the wages of sin is death. Okay? 1 Corinthians 3:8. Now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward, according to his own labor. For we are laborers together with Yahweh. Ye are Yahweh's husbandry, and ye are Yahweh's building. Right? So every man shall receive according to his own reward. Right? A man shall reap what he has sown. Okay? Whatever you sowed, in your life, guess what? You're gonna reap the same. Okay? So if you've been a thief, if you've been a liar, if you've been an adulterer, if you've been a murderer, then guess what? These are the things that you're gonna reap. Ultimately, you're gonna receive death because you've lived, contrary to the will of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. So the Most High is gonna take you out. The Most High is gonna divide you, from the righteous. You see? And even in this world, that's already the case. Like, you have a lot of Jake that's locked up, or a lot of Jake that's going back to the spirit world. Why? Because they've been living a perverse lifestyle, man, that the Most High does not approve of. So the Most High will either lock your ass up, whether it be a false accusation. Esau just grabbed you up off the streets and falsely accuse you, make you confess to a crime that you ain't commit, or the Most High just put you to death. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, you got what you deserve, man. That's why the scriptures say, whosoever perish being innocent. Nobody's innocent. Even little kids, man. Like, nobody's innocent. Like if a brother, that's in the truth, that served Yahweh Bashmi Shai, was to drop dead tomorrow, guess what? As unfortunate as that may be, that that brother wasn't innocent. Not to say that we're not gonna mourn the brother. Not to say that not to say that we're not gonna feel a type of way for the brother's family and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, the understanding is none of us are innocent. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it is, man. Yahweh Bashmi Shai plays things out the way he does for a reason. And when you start to see these people, be in a sorrowful state, in a state of pain, which you're seeing right now, that's because they getting what they deserve. Okay, because they've lived contrary once again to the will of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. Right? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all the precepts I wanted to bring out. So yeah. Lord willing, I wasn't all over the place. I was trying to, stay on the topic of division, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Shai, I just pray this lesson was edifying, but it's really a beautiful thing when, you can just meditate on the scripture and it just opens up so much more through the spirit, which you can expound upon, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why, coming into this thing and having the understanding of, line upon line, precept upon precept, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just opens up so much more understanding of the scriptures to where we can gain so much knowledge and so much more comfort through the spirit, man. So this right here is truly beautiful, but I pray that, you brothers and sisters, Aki Benakwat, that y'all were edified and uplifted, just as I am through the spirit. In closing, call Allah, Yahweh Bashmi Shai Bashem Rakah Kadash. Until next time, Lord willing, Kom Yasha Allah, and the Bible Ball. Shalom to the elect.